Hi everyone. So on this Mother's Day and 2 days after Ahmaud Arbery's birthday, I wanted to share a poem that I wrote actually my senior year of high school, after Ferguson and after all of the police violence and the inequality between races was happening. I wrote this poem directed towards mostly what I knew, which was a very white conservative community, and I am very thankful for Miss Lisa Sofer for reaching out to me and sharing a poem that I had sent her last year, and reminding me of this poem. And I hope that it resonates with you, and I hope that we can start to decide what we need to do as a group of people, as white people, to really start challenging the systematic inequality that happens in this country. So with that, this is Ferguson. It's incredible, the sadness that courses through this country. This is not justice, not freedom. Home of the brave or home of the brutal, you ask me to love this place unconditionally. Ignore the flames of hatred as they burn more than our blessed flag. You say it's not about race. You're right. Not for you, not for me. I am not marching the streets right now. I am not speaking out on platforms in major cities. I am not making signs or making change. I am sitting here, typing on the computer my mother bought for my family. It is missing the F key, and so it is hard to type freedom. It is harder to say it. It is harder still to believe that this world is fair, that this country protects all, that our people look on with open minds and open hearts. All I see are closed doors. I see mothers crying on television screens, asking the violence to stop. I see anger on the faces of protesters who are defined by looting, violent thugs. Call them what you want. They are finished. They are done pledging allegiance to a flag that does not fly for them. They are done hiding behind the stereotypes that have defined them for years. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream. We heard that sitting in cold tan chairs in air-conditioned history classes, our teachers telling us that the civil rights movement was strongest in the 60s, that it rang out in cold marches in the streets of Washington, D.C. Martin Luther King Jr. also said that a riot is the language of the unheard. Hear him, hear them. This is not about burning flags, it's about burning bridges. Look past the theft. There are always wrongdoings in the righteousness of change. There will always be anger that you think has gone too far. There will always be a reason to ignore the voices of the unheard, the downtrodden, the fallen. Because our history has put them there. This is on us. This is my fight. It is your fight. We have not been scarred by systematic oppression. Tomorrow I will raise my right hand to the left side of my chest, and I will know that my heart is protected while others aren't. I cannot force you to change your mind. This is not about that. This is about a 100-year fight, one that did not end despite what society told us, and it will not end. Your words of hatred will not silence the outcry, the same way crying mothers have not silenced your hate. This is home, but is this brave?